going. Nah, don't get scared now. I be laughing so hard my stomach hurts. Welcome to Larry's World. Mother truckers, yeah. Hey, people, can you dig it? Yeah. Like I told you guys before, I've been having some audio trouble. My phone been acting up, so you might see some of the videos that I put up. They might only be 5 or 6 seconds because I'm not going to delete these videos because every time I do that, the algorithm, it does something to the algorithm where it takes my watch hours. So don't mind them little 5, 6 second videos because I got a test run my phone. I have too much storage on it to be making videos from my phone and putting it on YouTube. So I have to just do lives. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to have to make this phone call to Jesus Christ. I want y'all to stay with me for a minute. Stay tuned. Please stay tuned. All right? Give me 1 second. You want to know the topic? You got to get on in here to figure out what the topic is going to be. 1-800 Jesus, what's going on, baby? Jesus, you are the best. My God, that's another banger. As always, it's a toe stumper. Thank you, sir. That's a good topic. Thank you, sir. Peace. Yes, sir. Bye. But YouTube, I want to let y'all know something, too. If you just see the video if you just see my picture, that means that video didn't turn out right. Don't watch that video. That means that video didn't turn out right. If you just see the picture of me at a locker with no shirt on, that means that video didn't turn out right. Don't watch that one. But anyway, y'all, today's topic is going to be when money talks, everyone listens. I'm going to say that topic again. Today's topic, ladies and gentlemen, when money talks, everyone listens. Larry, why do you say that? Oftentimes, y'all will notice in life, somebody might tell you, man, I wouldn't date that man. You know, that woman might say, I wouldn't date that man, but if the price right, they'll do it. See what I'm saying? What I need y'all to understand, money talks. People that do a lot of stuff when money is involved. I don't know who this message is for. Let's get on in the comment section. Let's talk about this when money talks. A lot of people, y'all, often sell their souls to the devil. I don't recommend none of y'all doing this right here. But unfortunately, we live in a world where people will do anything for clout. I keep trying to tell y'all that. People will sell their soul. They'll rob their own mama. They'll do whatever they got to do to get to the top. Don't be a part of this illusion. Don't be a part of this equation. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've never been one to sell my soul to the devil or to go and clout chase. I've never been into that right there. I'm going to be honest with you. I advise you not to do that. Find your own way. In life, we got to learn to find our own way. Yes, money talks. Why you think people take jobs that's paying good money? You know, but I need you guys to understand, too, that money ain't everything. All money ain't good money. You need to understand that, too. All money is not good money, y'all. All money ain't good money, honey. Let's talk about this thing. Y'all want y'all to get on in the comment section, and we're going to mazel talk about this. Have you ever decided that you didn't want to do something and somebody offered you the right price and you took it? Have you ever been this person? I'm going to be honest with you. I've done that before. I've took several jobs. And the money was good, but you work it like a slave. That's why I need y'all to understand, too, man. You can take something and it pay good money, but it's going to slave you to death. I need you guys to understand, too. The more money you make, the more people are going to expect out of you. Know that. Know that getting all that money going to come with a price. If you're a multi-millionaire, it's going to come with a price. It's going to come with a price. You're going to have a lot of envious people, a lot of people hating on you, praying on your downfall. This stuff comes with the territory. What's going on with you, noob? North Korea, man, thank you for joining me on this channel today, man. I hope you're having a great and marvelous day, man. Today we talking about money talks. When money is involved, everyone listens. That's what we talking about today. What you think about this topic right here, man? We got right here, 9034. Thank you for a stream. Been in a wheelchair for a few years now, but your stream gave me the strength to finally stand up and walk to the computer just to come you. Okay, just to comment you. Yeah, okay. Okay. Don't get in here. Don't get in here doing that, bro. Don't get in here trying to, because you will get. I will go ahead and and block you, bro. Don't get in here talking crazy on my channel. Don't get in here. If you're going to get in here and talk crazy, y'all, let's stick to the subject, man. That right there was uncalled for, what you just did right there, 934. Only a real go-getter would do anything for money. A real go-getter, ain't nothing wrong with being a go-getter, but sometimes, yeah, we can do anything for money, but what I need y'all to understand, it can come with a cost. Some people rob their own brother, steal from their mom, rob their own uncle. That's the world we live in. But don't joke like that, bro. Don't joke like that. Don't get on my channel and joke like that. This not the time or place for that. I'm just being real with you. You say you joking. Don't joke like that, bro. Please don't joke like that. What's up with you? Because I'm on here trying to be real, man, get a real topic off, and you talking about that. Come on, man. There's a time and place for that. You want to go to a channel like that, go to a channel that jokes and like to entertain. This is not an entertainment channel. Can you say happy birthday to my friend Robert? Happy birthday, Robert, and many more. What's cracking, brother? Oakland, California in the house. What's up with you, 5921? California love. What's going on with you? What's that not funny? I got you in the first half. Sorry, bro. It's all good, man. Yeah, but that ain't the time for that, though. It's not the time to be doing that. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but when I'm trying to get a sincere message and you talking about, yeah, man, I gave you the strength and you did that. You just like messed up a wet dream, doc. You messed up a wet dream, doc. Henry, what's up with you? Pineapple don't grow on trees. Can you please give me a shout out to my dude, Mo Lobster? Mo Lester, let's give a shout out to Mo Lester. Yeah, dog. Be careful what you do for money. I hear a lot of people say for the love of money. For the love of money. People do anything. Are y'all the type? That's what I want to know. Are y'all the type that do anything for money? Would you do anything for clout? I'm going to be honest with you. That's why most people blow up on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok because they do anything for money. They'll record a fight video. They'll make a sex video. Do all this stuff for money. But what I need you guys to understand, that to me, in my opinion, it ain't no opinion. It's facts. Your reputation is much more important than money. What's more important to me? My reputation, to me, is more important. I think your reputation should be more important than money. But to each his own. Look for things where they are. Don't waste time looking for pineapples and trees. 9034, and I make an extra 1,000 cash a month by my own means. That's what's up, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Most rappers in the industry did some pretty dirty things at a Diddy party. Oh, yeah, well, I believe that. I mean, I watched a documentary on that, man, about all these celebrities. I'm not going to get into the names, but if big-time celebrities, man, big rappers and singers, I heard they got in the midst of all that. All that for money and clout. It's not worth it, though. What do I think about Trump? He is a joke. Shout out to my girl Sharon Cox and her son Holden Peters. Let's give a shout out to Sharon Cox and her son Holden Peters. Shout out to them. And shout out to Cheller 90. What's going on with you? What was your comment, Montgomery? I'm sorry. What was your comment? Let me see. Hold on. You said you had a comment. Oh, hey, bro, you're a really smart guy. Go to school. Don't put your mind into after using YouTube. Look, man, you can... I disagree with you on that. That sound like to me, man, I'm going to be real with you. It sound like to me, man, you don't have the courage to do that, so you trying to... Don't put your insecurities off on me, big dog. That's maybe the way you feel. I'm going to be honest with you. Sound like you've been hanging around some demonic entities. You can have the best of both worlds. You can do that and work on other things. So it sounds like to me, man, you being negative, bro. You had me when you said that. You almost had me, but then you said that right there. You turned that whole thing off. That's your opinion on that, big dog. If you want to be an average Joe, then you go right ahead and be an average Joe. That's on you. That's on you, man. That's your opinion on that, big dog. Do you like water? Okay, well, that ain't got nothing to do. Listen, we ain't talking about watermelon with salt and pepper on it. That ain't got nothing to do with the topic. We talking about the love of money. Can we please stick to the topic, guys? I don't mind shouting y'all out, giving you a birthday shout out. I don't mind that. But we're not talking about watermelon with salt. Today's topic is we're talking about for the love of money. Not about salt and pepper. Do I like Nikes? Have I? No, we ain't talking about that. Now we can talk about Trump. What I think about Trump, for the love of money, he's doing anything for the love of money. He don't care. He'll up your rent and stuff so he can put more money in his pocket. He'll do anything for the love of money. But I need you guys to understand, on Judgment Day, he will have to pay the price for that. He will have to pay the price for that. I was beyond. What do you say? What do you think about Trump? Okay, I'm beyond high as hell right now. Hey, it is what it is, bro. Just stay at home if you're gonna do that. Stay at home, bro. I kissed a girl not like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Boxer, what's up with you? Hey, it is what it is. There's a song called that. I kissed a girl and I like it. I'm gonna be real with you though. That ain't cool though. I mean, you did it. Don't keep doing that, because God don't like that. God wants you liking. I'm just being real with you. God wants you liking the opposite sex, not the same sex. If you did it, you just ask for forgiveness and keep on trucking. But don't keep going down that rabbit hole. Because oftentimes I hear a lot of people, they crying out to Jesus Christ, but they doing stuff like that. You can't be of this world and walking with God. You just can't. So you can't be praying to God, asking for all type of miraculous miracles and stuff, and you kissing girls. You did it, but don't let that be a habit. I'm just being real with you. See, one thing about me, I'm gonna get on here and keep it straight facts with you. What do you think about Mike Hunt and how he talk about making bread? I don't know nothing about Mike Hunt, bro. Tell me a little bit about Mike Hunt, because while I'm going live, I don't have time to look at that stuff. What did he say? What did Mike Hunt say about making money? I don't know nothing about Mike Hunt. No, I don't. To answer your question, Coach Cheater, I stick to my drink. Yeah. Smart comes in all walks of life. You're right. You can be street smart. You can be technology smart. You can be magic smart, which means you can know magics. You can be sexual smart, know a woman's G spot. You can be all types of smart. But the smart that really matters is integrity. That's the main smart that matters in life. I need y'all to understand it. We chasing after the wrong smart. We chasing out the worldly smart. So I need people to start being understanding this, have a gift of discernment, being able to be worldly smart. That's what's gonna get you in the pearly gates of heaven. Being able to know all the latest gadgets and being able to break a computer down like the back of your hand. Yeah, that's fine and dandy, but all your smarts not gonna get you in the pearly gates though, man. Being wise and God's understanding is what's gonna get you in the pearly gates, not being worldly smart. Yeah, you need that while you're here to get to the next level, but what good is it gonna do you on judgment? I'm just being real with you. I'm speaking straight facts though. What is it gonna really do to you? Smarts outside of public schools and an IQ test. Hey, but that don't mean nothing either. An IQ test. I've seen people, man, score high on IQ tests. There's some quarterbacks and stuff. They might have had a good IQ test, but then when they get out there and play football, they look like they never played a day in their life. A test is not the real measurement of what you can do in real life. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had to do a forklift certification, a test, written test. But when I got on the forklift, I was making mistakes. You got to actually get into the actual feel of what you're doing, not just some tests. You know, the test will tell you do this, do that, and then when you actually get into the real thing, it'd be something totally different. I think a lot of times it'd be your nerves too. You can't just go off an IQ test. You got to do the physical. Ain't nothing wrong with doing the IQ test, but you got to actually do the physical work behind that test. What do you think about becoming a Freemason? What is a Freemason, bro? I don't even know what that is. 4938, nothing wrong with public schools, but can you self-educate yourself? I can self-educate myself. That's why I said, I'm gonna be honest with you. To me, it's all about money. See, that's why these principals and stuff and these teachers, they'll just pass these kids. Because it's all about money. Because see, I want you to know something too. It makes the school system look bad if they holding on to a kid and they in the 5th grade and they 15 years old. So they don't give a damn if they pass or not. It's all about money. They make the teacher look real smart so they can get a raise. That's why I said people will do anything for money, anything for clout. The love from, that's it, man. The love for money. Love him or hate him. He's smart the way he climbs the ladder. I don't know nothing about him, though. Tell me about this guy. I don't know nothing about him. What makes him so smart, though? You saying he's smart, but what makes him so smart, in your opinion? What makes him so smart? Money is ease. Just invest it early and consistently and let it grow by itself. That's it. But you gotta look too, y'all. When you invest your money, you gotta put your money in stocks or something that you know that's gonna grow. Like my opinion, I feel like Walmart ain't going nowhere. Places like, uh, these big companies, Amazon, FedEx, these companies ain't gonna go nowhere. I think if you're gonna put your money in a certain stock or business, put it in something like that, because they're not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Got to be smart about it though. You got to be real smart about it. Yeah. Uh, Palin, Vilo Palin? What's going on with you, bro? That's cool, but you're good at thinking. Don't waste that, man. If you want to expand it with school, bro, that's good, but you're good at thinking. Don't waste the man if you want to expand it with school. I'm gonna be honest with you. You can go to school, man, and that don't necessarily mean you're gonna get your career job. I'm gonna be real with you. Oftentimes we depend on school, but that don't mean you guaranteed to get a job when you come right out. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to scare you, but why not work on your own craft? You spend all this money, we go to school, you get out, you might not even be able to find a job right away. I had my sister's friend graduated high school in 2004, and she wasted all that money to be a culinary arts cook, and she didn't even, now she's a school bus driver. So I'm just saying, if you're gonna really go into it, ain't nothing wrong with going to school, to each his own. But if you're gonna really go to school, you need to make sure that it's passionate and something you want to do. Now the funny part is, here's the tricky part. Sometimes you can go to school for what you want to do, and then you can fall out of love with that. Believe it or not, you might at the time might want to do that, but that's why I said we got to be very careful. Because it just baffles me, man. You spend all this money, you go to school, then you end up not liking your career, but then you're forced to like it because you spent all this money. I don't understand. It's crazy to me. I don't get it. I mean, to each his own. I'm just saying, if you're going to go to school to be a doctor and lawyer, you spend all this money, damn it, you better be a doctor or lawyer. I'm just saying, because the cost of living is way too high. You need to know what you're going to do before you do it. Because times get hard, that don't mean give up on it either. Some people give up on the first chance of hardship. You got to let some things pan itself out. So you are epic. Oxy TV, I don't know if you did. I take that as a compliment, I guess. You said I'm epic. Do you think we will get a universal income with the advancement of AI and tech coming? Nope. I think it's all going to be for them. Technology, man, what I need y'all to understand, in my opinion, it's to keep you out of work. That's why they're making all this advanced technology. It's to, because you got to think about it. A robot, you ain't got to worry about a robot calling out. A robot can't call out of work. Robot gonna work 24/7. When you get tired, that robot's still gonna be working. When you on break eating your cookies and sandwich, that robot's still working. So I think the whole goal here is, the reason why they're making all this advanced technology is to replace our jobs. I'm just being real. That's my opinion. But I think to a certain degree, they can only do this for so much, because I feel like people, they still gonna need humans to do the job, because having robots and stuff is very expensive. It's very expensive, and most companies are not willing to pay this kind of money. They'll say, "Well, why I'm gonna pay this kind of money for a robot when I can get Mike, Larry, and Charles to do it? And I can get, matter of fact, I can get Mike and Charles to do the jobs of 5 people instead of paying that robot." Think about it. Have you ever noticed? That's why when you go on these jobs, they cross train. They cross train without no extra pay. Reason being, because they don't want to have to they don't want to have to get a robot, because the robot gonna cost. The robot gonna cost. So if they can get you to do 5 people's jobs, why the hell they gonna get a robot? That's why I said, that's why you see a lot of these jobs, they're starting to cross train, because they know they can get the robot to do it, but it's gonna cost a lot of damn money, millions of dollars. It's cheaper to get the employer in there to do the work, but they're gonna dog the hell out of the employer. But that's what's I feel like that's gonna happen. I feel like they're gonna get tired of humans calling in and out of work, and they're gonna be forced to do it. But a lot of companies probably gonna go bankrupt doing that. And a lot of companies are not willing to do that. So I think you are safe. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think that'll really happen completely. A lot of jobs are going to that, but that's them companies that's got a lot of money. A lot of companies will go bankrupt, man, if they try to do everything robotic. I'm gonna just be real with you. They not gonna reap the benefits. So I think you're good, man. Some companies gonna do it, but all companies can't afford to do that. They'll lose. You know how much money they'll lose if they make everything robotic? That's just my opinion, though, man. The love of money. What do you say right here? Ball Striker said 007. The love of money is the root of all evil, and there's nothing new under the sun. You can't be unequally yoked. The love of money is the root of all evil. I feel like it's how we use the money. That's my opinion. I feel like we going about it the wrong way. It doesn't have to be the root of all evil. We allow it to be the root of all evil. Us as people, we put a title on that. Love is not the root of all evil. If you're doing it for a good cause, you're helping the less fortunate out, you're giving it back to the community, it doesn't have to be the root of all evil. Us as people, we do this. We do this. Nah, I can't do that. Saying nothing else matter. Nothing else matter. Nothing else matter. There you go. Cause that song belongs to somebody, and I can get copyrighted for that. I'm not gonna sing nobody's song on here. What's up with you? Can't pronounce your name. Applin. I can't pronounce your name. You said hi with a little wave. Larplin. Knowledge kept. Even Solomon lost his wisdom. I don't know, man. I guess he lost his wisdom. Like I said, I read the Bible, but I don't know everything about the Bible, ins and outs. I don't know. You say he lost his wisdom. I got to do my homework on that. You can read a book about anything. That doesn't mean you can physically carry out what you read. That's it. You're right about that. But when it comes to that Bible, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm far from perfect, but whatever that Bible says, I do my best to abide by it. It's funny how we'll go, not saying you or me, but it's funny how we'll go pick up a Bible. I mean, not a Bible, but we'll go pick up a book, a fitness magazine. We'll read all into that. A bodybuilder will tell you how to do this. Why we don't want to get instructions on how to live a better life? And oftentimes, a lot of people don't believe in the Bible because they feel like a man wrote the Bible. Well, what's the difference between you reading that Bible? Somebody wrote that book that you got, that nutrition book. You believe him, but you won't believe what's in the Bible. That's crazy to me, man. Somebody got to help me out with this. Somebody explain it to me. Why is it that when people get on and talk about certain subjects, if a coach tells you how to run a certain play, why would you listen to that coach, but you won't believe what you're reading in the Bible? But you'll believe that coach, that play going to work, that the next play going to be a touchdown. If you run that play up the middle, you're going to get a first down. Why do we believe? We believe what we want to believe. People believe what they want to believe. That's what I feel like. We believe in what we want to believe in. And I just think that's a coward move. You can read it. Yeah. Hey, man, what's up with you? I8R, what's up with you? Messiah Roddy, man, choose and subscribe to you, I swear. Man, I don't know, man. I'm going to go with Rodderman, I guess. But I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really watch boxing like that, but I seen Rodderman. She be putting them paws on certain people, but she might not have met a match yet. So that's my opinion on it. You need broad ETFs. What is that? What are you talking about? I can't pronounce some of y'all name. Opportune, what's up with you? I ain't gonna lie. Invest in the streets. I'm a real street. Hey, and I want you to know how far that's gonna get you. You say you're a real street dude. That ain't gonna get you that far though. That ain't gonna get you far. You being a street guy, that ain't gonna get you far. You need to have wisdom up here. Ain't nothing cool about being a street guy. Everybody want to be the street man until their ass get locked up. Let's be facts with you. You want to be the street, you want to be the hustler, you want to be the pimp, you want to be all that. But when it's time to go to jail and pay the piper, let's see how you like the streets then. Let's see how you like being a street dude then. Yeah, let's see then. Yeah, ain't nothing cool about me wanting to be a street guy, my guy. But that's your opinion on that. What's going on with you? Hello, you can have a lot of money quick if you're willing to take a risk, as long as you trust who you know and keep quiet and can move a brick fast. Hey, listen, man, that's your opinion, bro. If that's what you want to do, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You can't really trust. You can't trust nobody out here like that. The only person you can really trust You know, if you married, you're supposed to be able to trust your significant other because you married them. Now, I'll be honest with you, you're not really supposed to be putting a lot of trust in man like that, but you married your significant other for a reason. If you married them, if you don't trust them, then what the hell you married him for? I'm gonna be honest with you, that's really about the only person I trust is my significant other. I don't trust people like that. I don't, because people will let you down. People will be on your side today and flip on your ass tomorrow. I don't know what this message is for. Stop putting our trust in man. So I trust my brother. I tell my brother everything. Or I tell my uncle everything. I tell my mama everything. People will flip on you when they start seeing your success. Come on, y'all. We got to read between the lines. You think people ain't going to snitch on you. Get in an argument with them. Get in an argument and see what happens. Your ass will be 6 feet under. Either in the grave or in prison. Yeah. Pick your side. I am Thaya. Christ is Lord. That's it, man. Anyone, please, I don't know what you're talking about, big dog. Translate this. Hello and much love from Kenya. Much love to you as well. I'm a real street and I got to pivot out the streets. Okay, man, that's on you, man. Don't get caught slipping on your pimping. That's all I'm gonna say. When you doing them 30 years behind bars, I don't want you going back looking at this video and saying, damn, Larry told me so. You do whatever you want to do, dog. Like I say, I can lead the horse to the water, but I can't make you drink it. You're going to do what you want to do anyway. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger, dog. You do what you want to do, cuz. I can't tell you what to do, big homie. It's on you, homie. Yeah. You have to choose carefully and have good leaders around you guiding you. That's true, too. You got to have guidance. But at the same time, you got to have a gift of discernment. What I need you guys to understand, if you're walking and abiding with Jesus Christ, he's going to give you a gift of discernment. But oftentimes we're hanging around people that are no good. But if you start reading your Bible and isolating yourself from a lot of people of the world, he'll give you that gift of discernment. But a lot of people will never have it because they too busy listening to people who ain't got a pot to piss in or willing to throw it out of. We listening to people who are not on our level. Stop doing that. If somebody's not on your level of success and they trying to give you advice, now sometimes this could be tricky because sometimes people could be giving you advice and they took the wrong path and they could be telling you how not to do something. Listen to people like that. Like if I see a homeless man on the street and he telling me, man, I wouldn't do that, man, you might want to listen because there's a reason he's probably homeless and he probably giving you the advice so you won't make the same mistake. But I'm talking about people who ain't got nothing going, they ain't doing nothing with their life. And then they want to try to tell you how to do something. I'm going to be honest with you, I'd much rather take advice from somebody that was a homeless person because there's a reason they're homeless. A crackhead might be trying to tell you, hey man, I wouldn't smoke that crack, man, look what it did to me. Listen to that. But if I got a crackhead telling me, man, you shouldn't be smoking crack, you smoking crack. But that crackhead too could be trying to tell you that because he look at how his life has turned out. So he trying to tell you not to smoke crack because his life turned out messed up. So it's a tricky one right here. You got to use your gift of discernment though. You need to learn AI to grow your business. You need AI, that's true. You need AI to a certain degree. But most time we use excuses. We keep depending on AI for everything, that's true. But most of us saying what we need to learn, but most people not getting off their ass and making it happen. You first need to get off your butt and do something about your goal in business. You keep saying you need to learn AI. You need to first get up and get the business going. You got to take the small steps first. First, learn what type of business you want to get into it, and then you worry about everything else. Everybody they trying to bite off more than they can chew. Take baby steps. You'll learn all that as time go on. My ex-girlfriend's name was Rosa. One day she was 40. Okay, y'all, let's stay on topic. Build a business plan, learn administration process, marketing, taxes, etc. with AI, everything. Now, I'm gonna tell you this right here. Now, if you are the type, if you don't get on here and tell people something if you're not going about it. That's one thing about me. I'm not gonna get on my channel and tell somebody to do something if I'm not doing it. Now, don't be that type to tell people to do something if you're not going to do it. Don't do that. Don't tell people what they shouldn't do and should. Now, I'm not saying you are, but some people do that. Don't tell somebody what they should do if you're not doing it. You know, we gotta practice what we preach. If you're not doing it, don't tell nobody else to do it if you're not doing it, okay? That's one thing about me. If I tell you about something, I'm doing it. I'm not just going to get on here and tell you and I'm not walking the walk. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Y'all, you talking about stuff that ain't pertaining to nothing. I'm not going to read your comments. I'm just going to be real with it. We all have robot servants. Why do you say that? 1362. You say we all have robot servants. Why you say that? Give us the quote of the day. The quote of the day, man, is get up and get it out the mud. Ain't nobody coming to save you. That's the quote of the day. Get up and get it out of the mud. Ain't nobody coming to save you, bro. Nobody coming to save you. You got to do this thing by yourself. You got to do it by yourself. That's the quote, man. Solomon never lost his wisdom. He just became corrupted by it. That's it. Moving forward, pick up a bottle for sure. No, sir, it'll be a bottle of water. Is there a point in believing in something that isn't true? What are you talking about when you say believing in something that isn't true? What are you not believing in? What are you not believing in? It depends on what you're believing in. Like if you believing in that you can sell your soul to the devil for fame, that's the wrong stuff to be believing in. It depends on what you believing in. I can't really give you a clear answer on that. You got to give me some more information, man. You got to give me some more information than that. 4988, I greatly appreciate that. God bless you too, 949. Huz. Eric Campbell. Erica Campbell, I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Judas betrayed Jesus. Your homeboys will betray you in a heartbeat when their backside on the line. You're about to figure out that the hard way. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said a lot of us, we put so much emphasis in people. Oh, that's my best friend from 30 years. When it comes to money, people will sell your soul for money. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand. It don't matter how long you've been knowing people. That's why I need people to understand. If they betrayed Jesus Christ, what make you think they won't betray you for $1? What make you think that? I don't know if y'all remember that movie Losing Isaiah with Halle Berry. She was on crack and cocaine so bad, she left her damn baby in the trash can. She was so high trying to get that next hit. She left her baby in the trash can. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. We got to look at this, man. Hay is for horses. Moving forward. That's it. My toilet paper had Iran leaders on it. Okay. Jesus saved souls. That's it. Now, that's what people should be believing in, that Jesus Christ saved souls. That's what people should be believing in. We believe in too much worldly things. That's the problem I see. Reason people who try to make money the illegal way F up is because they don't do it for the money. They want to act like the gangsters. The real people who make money that way don't go around talking about it. That's it. But I'm going to be honest with you, just because you ain't talking about it, just don't mean you're not going to get caught either. And I'm not going to be the type to tell you, oh, go ahead and go out here and sell drugs and get out of the game and live a good life. Because that's your past can still come back and hunt you. I don't care if you don't tell nobody about it or not. God sees everything. God sees everything, and God will line that thing up where your ass will get in trouble. I'm telling you, man. God is the person I'm afraid of. See, y'all worried about not being caught by people, but God sees everything. God will put you in a certain situation and allow you to get caught up. Yeah. Because what I need you guys to understand, there's warning before destruction. A lot of people see the red flags, but they don't listen, and they get themselves caught up. That be on them. Or they might be angels. That could be an angel sent by God. Yeah. You look like Black Doctor. Okay. Gotta crawl before you walk. Facts. You gotta crawl before you walk. 100%. I'm doing it. I want the best for you all. I want the best for y'all too. Listen, I could want the best for y'all all, everybody. But you gotta want it for yourself. Just like when I was a personal trainer, there was this kid I was training. I wanted the best for this kid. But what good is me wanting the best for the kid if he don't want the best for him? What good is me wanting the best for the kid if the parents don't want the best for him? You can want the best all day for your children all day long, but that child or that individual has to want the best for themselves. Question OG from Australia. As you're getting older, if you could only give one bit of advice for struggling youth, scrolling past, what would it be? We got to stop. What's up, Andrew? We got to stop trying to, for the youth. You said this for the youth, right? We got to stop trying to fit in with the crowd. Oftentimes, that's what I see with the younger generation. They trying to fit in with the latest trends. You know, they going around, they toting guns and they making fart videos. They doing whatever they can for likes and views. And people will do anything for attention. I say, man, for the youth, just be your natural self, man. Don't try to fit in. Be authentic in a good way. Oftentimes, we like the younger crowd, they like to follow trends of everybody else. Be yourself. Be yourself. Stick out like a sore thumb in a good way. Just because everybody else going over there robbing and they taking money off the back of a truck don't mean you got to do it. The problem I see is this monkey see, monkey do. This is a monkey see, monkey do generation. Hey, Michaela. Monkey see, monkey do generation. This generation, this is a Gen X generation. And they like to follow behind the trends of everybody else. Be your natural, authentic self. And I know the reason for this. The reason for this is they feel like if they don't follow with everybody else, they're going to get laughed at and picked at. Well, let them laugh and pick on you. At least your ass will be free from going to prison. I don't know what this message is for. I just scrolled past some grown-ass men with a nappy on his head, a dumpy in his mouth, pretending to crack like a baby. Really sad what people would do for views. It's crazy. That's what I'm saying. And it's not really just kids. I mean, you got adults that's doing it too. I know when I first got this YouTube channel started, people would say, I'm doing what everybody else is doing. I tried that before. I'm not going to lie. I tried to do that. Follow the trend. Not nothing bad, but I would see like somebody do a gospel video, and I would try that. But you got to understand, sometimes you can try to mimic what somebody else doing. It may work for 10,000 people, but you might be the 10,001 person it may not work for. There's nothing wrong with this. Is a copycat world. I ain't going to lie to you. It is a copycat world. Sometimes, even with me, I try to see what other content creators are doing, and I try to take a little pinch off of that if it's something positive. But oftentimes, we're taking stuff from pages of people who ain't got nothing going. Like, I'm not going to follow somebody if I see them selling crack, or I'm not going to make a crack video about selling drugs. No, that's going about it the wrong way. That's oftentimes what I see right there. I read it, have my self-respect and a couple of bucks for embarrassing myself online. That's what I'm saying. But a lot of people would rather do that. People would rather, that's why I said, man, we live in a world now where people would do anything for money. They'll sell their own soul. They'll do stuff that they know they ain't supposed to be doing. Like, I'm not going to do anything for clout and views. I'm just saying I'm not doing that. Because at the end of the day, when the money run out, your reputation is always there. Whatever you put online is there. You can delete it all day long. Whatever you put online, I don't care if you deleted it or not. It's in somebody's phone. It's in somebody's phone now. I'd rather have my self-respect. That's me too, man. If it was more people that thought like this, man, the world would be a better place. I5W, what's up, man? Yo, what's up? I'm back. You back, man. I'm glad you in here, man. Today we just talking about when it comes to money, people will do anything for money. Somebody, that's why I'm going to be honest with you, man. Y'all going to think this is crazy right here. But oftentimes when you see these people and you be like, man, how she pull that? How he get that? Well, it could be one of two things. It could be, they could be very smart, and everybody don't look at looks. Or it could be, that person may not have nothing going, nothing sexually going, nothing going. He could be, he just could have a lot of money. That person can have a lot of money. And that's the only reason why they're getting all these women. See, that's what I need y'all to understand too. I don't want nobody to like me for my materialistic things. I'd much rather people like me for what I have. I'd much rather people like me for what I have, because I can lose all that. That's what people not understand. Everybody's out here, they chasing money, they chasing views. But if you lost all that right now, all that love and all that materialistic way people feel, it's going to go out the window. Yeah, if you really think about it, money is just green paper. It's just paper. People are killed for that. People are only killing for it. There ain't nothing wrong with it, y'all. I'm going to be honest with you. We all need money in this world. Money make the world go round. You need money to survive. Let's just face it. You can't eat, you can't drink, you can't do anything without money. And I'm not out here to try to tell you not to go out here and chase your paper, not to get your money. I'm not on here to tell you to do that. Get your money, get your paper, do that. But do it the legal way. Don't do it in ways that's going to get you caught up behind bars. That's all I'm saying, man. We got to use our gift of discernment. We got to think things out clearly, man. Oftentimes, that's what get a lot of people in the world of trouble. Trying to do what you see everybody else doing. This is the things we got to stop doing right here. We got to stop doing this. Now, I'm not gonna lie. When I was young, I'm gonna say 19. My sister's boyfriend was a dope boy, selling drugs. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to be just like him. Cause I looked, I'm like, man, he got a nice car with rims on it. He ain't got to work. But here's the thing. All money ain't good money. Now he ended up doing time in prison. He's out now, but he ended up doing time in the penitentiary. You see what I'm saying? So we just looking at the now. If we start looking at the future, you'll think things out differently. Like it may look good now, or everybody love you now. You out, you buying them drinks, you buy. But try getting locked up and see how many people come visit your ass. See how many people got the money to bail your ass out. Now you don't spend $100,000 whining and dining them. They not gonna do the same for you though. The people not gonna really do that for you. But you'll do anything for money for them, but they not get ready to do anything for money for you. I don't know what this message is for. Got to be real careful, y'all. We got to pick our circle wisely. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a point in my life now. I don't even have a circle. I might have about that much. I ain't even got a circle. I got maybe one or two people solid that I talk to on the phone on a regular basis. That's it. That's it. I don't talk to a lot of people. Ain't no need to be getting nobody's number. My homeboy, man, let's go out for a drink. I can drink by myself. Yeah, I don't need nobody to drink with. Smoke, I can do that on my own if I wanted to. That's what I said. A lot of people, man, I bet if you all looked at y'all contact list, look at how many people in your contact list. How many people can you really actually call if you go through a hardship situation? I bet it ain't too many. I bet you probably got 300-400 people in your phone, and it's just taking up storage space. You ain't really got, if you ain't got one or two solid people in your phone, that means it's time to start cutting some people out of your life. I don't know what this message is for. You going out the way, you doing everything for them, but they not getting ready to do it for you. I don't know what this message is for. Some of y'all have put up y'all whole house and y'all have put up y'all cars to get people out of jail, but they not getting ready to do it for you. Money talk. And when they get ready to rat your ass out, they're going to rat your ass out. Only people can call if I need help is my friend and my mom. Yeah, but I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to like what I'm going to tell you, but even your friends, they can turn on you. Your mom shouldn't turn on you, but that's what I said. We got to get to a point where we are self-dependent or independent. Because people can turn on you. I said your mom would, but you don't know what situation they can be in. It might be a time you might get in the bond and they might need their help to help themselves. Oftentimes, us as people, we get ourselves in certain situations and we look for people to bail us out. See, we got to start thinking outside the box. We got to start thinking about a rainy day. What if this happened? What if that happened? We don't think like that. We always look, not saying you, but most time in life, what I notice, we're always looking for people to bail us out of situations. This person could be in a financial bind. So how can this individual help you? We got to start learning to help ourselves, guys. Like I said, the economy is not getting any better. I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be real. I don't think it matters what president get in there. It doesn't matter. The economy not get ready to get no better. You got to be able to better your own life. And I think that's what people are afraid of. I think a lot of people are starting to panic, and that's why a lot of people are clout chasing. That's why a lot of people do anything for money, because most people want to blow up fast. But what I need you guys to understand too, when you blow up fast, it's not going to last. I'm going to say it for the people in the back. When you blow up fast, it's not going to last. It's not going to last when you blow up fast. Get that slow grind. Make it slow. Make it simple, man. You're gonna appreciate it more. Ain't no one where my house is, because you can't trust people, even people who are your close, like you said. That's what I'm saying. Oftentimes we put so much trust in people. People can switch up on you. I know y'all remember that. I don't know if y'all might be a little bit too young. There was a movie called Juice. Came out in the early 90s, probably like 92, something like that. Tupac Shakur, they was all friends, but Tupac started switching up. He turned on all of them. They was best friends since they was little. That's a prime example. If y'all want to see your snake, your friend turned to a snake overnight. Watch the movie Juice. Watch Training Day. Watch Training Day. Watch movies like that to show you how people switch up on you. See, that's how I learn, man. I watch movies, real movies. These movies be trying to teach us stuff, but people don't look at the red flags. I watch a lot of movies. That's why I be by myself. I be at the house, and that's it. Number one, gas too damn high to be out there just riding and joyriding. I'm keeping my ass at the house. I want to drink. I got plenty of drink right in the house. Plenty of liquor right here at the house. Ain't no need to going to no bar. Ain't no need to doing none of that. I got everything I need right here at home. Yeah. Anyway, y'all, I want to get on here and drop this vid, man. I've been on here for about 45 minutes. Thank y'all for rocking with me, sliding with me. Remember in this season, y'all, stop doing anything for money. All money ain't good money. I need you guys to understand that. Stop trying to sell your soul for money. Because what I need you guys to understand is when you selling your soul for money, you got to pay that back. You got to pay that money back. Yeah, when Jesus Christ, I mean, not Jesus Christ, but when the reaper come, you got to pay that back. Just like a credit card. You get a credit card, oh, I got $10,000. I can buy whatever I want. You got to pay that back. That's not free money. Yeah, that's the same way with the devil. He'll give it to you, but you got to, it's a price to come with that. We got to understand that, y'all, before we start just doing anything for money. All right, we need to understand that. I had someone, the stream was worth watching. Man, y'all don't just, what's up, Naka, what's going on with you? Yeah, man, go back and watch the stream too, I5W, man, watch the stream, go back and rewatch it, man, binge watch this content. Man, I need y'all to binge watch. A lot of us will binge watch things that has no value. This right here is valuable content. Y'all check this out. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna say this right here, Georgia. Your auntie like it, your mama like it. I ain't heard her complaining last night. She said it look like a fudge round. She said it look nice. Look on it. Yeah, now shut the hell up. What did you say right here? Monkey 95. Hey, I don't got to steal. I get off my ass and work for it. Something you may never know nothing about. But listen, y'all, I want y'all to do me a very serious favor. Make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button, okay? That way when I drop these vids, ladies and gentlemen, like I say all the time, you guys are the first to be notified. I can't be bought. I can't be replicated. I can't be duplicated. How many content creators you know gonna get in here and converse with everybody as long as they got some sense? Not too many. That's why you should hit the like, share, subscribe button. But if you don't hit the like, share, subscribe button, I'm not gonna lose no sleep. That part right there. Choice is on you, baby. Choice is on you. Man 69, what's up with you? I like watching the stream, but I'm out by. All right, it's all good, brother. You was in here for the time you were in here. It's all good. I appreciate everybody for, even if you stepped your head in for a few seconds, it means a lot. Okay? It means a lot. But anyway, y'all. What's up? Who is this now, man? 69. I'm making this live stream, brother. Making this live stream. I'm about to go ahead and end it, though. I've been on here for almost an hour. I'm about to go ahead and end this thing. If y'all want to know what the live stream was about, you got to go back and watch it. I'm not about to spoon feed y'all. A lot of y'all getting lazy. I'm going to be real with you. Y'all want me to, not saying you in general, a lot of people want me to, what is it about? You want to know what the topic was about? You got to go back and watch the live stream. Go back and watch it. Go back and watch it. I'm not about to tell you that. But anyway, y'all, I'm done with this thing. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I'm done with it, y'all. Bow your heads, close your eyes with me. It's been a great live. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord. Thank you for this day today, Lord. This day that was not promised, but you let us see it now. Lord, we have to learn that in this season, most people, well, just about anybody would do anything for money. But what I need people to understand is that all money ain't good money. Everything that glitter ain't gold. And I need you guys to understand the more money you make, the more it's going to come with a price. Think about that. Think about them. You go out here and sell these drugs and stuff like that. Yeah, you're making money. But what fun is it? You got to constantly watch over your shoulder each and every day. Listen, y'all, think about it. I'd much rather get it out the mud and work hard and get a slow grind. A slow grind is better than fast. A slow grind, getting it at a slow pace is better than getting it overnight, because overnight success does not last. You can lose it quick. But if you grind and get it out the mud, you're going to appreciate it more, and it's going to last you a lifetime. Listen, y'all, I'm out here like last year, man. Cook, boom, peace, I'm out. But you got to admit, I caught you at a start. Subbed and like cool stream, but you got to admit, I caught you at a start. I don't know what you mean by that, but yeah, man, you got me though. But I appreciate it, man. Listen, I'm out of here, y'all. Love y'all. Bless. Peace.